What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Nedved 91, the 4-star, 5-star, and to be honest, not really looked at him this year. He has got an 86, an 89, and now a 91. Obviously, normally we get a 92. I don't think we've had a 93 moments, Nedved, but in terms of price, he's coming in relatively cheap for icons, about 500,000 coins across the board, pretty much about 460 PlayStation, and then high-end 550 on the PC, so that doesn't give me a huge hope with him. But we've got to remember that he is in a position with everybody who seems to be anybody. You've got obviously all of your left mid icons. You've then obviously got Vinicius, who's absolutely killing it this year. You've got your Neymars, and then obviously specials that have moved into that area. We've obviously got a player of the month, Sterling, who is currently left mid as well. We will have a look at that at the overall review, just to kind of show you who I'm on about as well. But in terms of kind of what we've got from him then, early crosser, power free kick, straight off the bat. Decent, I'll take it. Pace-wise, it's coming in a little bit less impressive for a left mid. Normally we're looking at least 90 plus, but we do have very good passing, very good dribbling. Physicality, stamina and aggression are alright, but strength and obviously jumping not quite there. He is 5'10", he's got relatively decent kind of shooting, finishing could do with some work, and I'd probably suggest either an engine, which is what we've got on him as well, or potentially a hunter if you're looking at more of an attacking Nedved. If you're looking at more a winger, somebody who's going to be crossing it, someone's passing, their whole game is about giving the ball to the striker, then obviously yes, an engine's going to be perfect for him just to get that balance up that little bit more, because it gives it a plus 10 to 88, whereas a hunter goes all out on that shooting. It will give him 94 shooting, 95 pace. You've kind of got to make the choice between, do you want a shooting Nedved, or do you want a passing, assisting, almost a cam sort of Nedved? And to be honest, I am more of the passing Nedved to try and get the assist to the strikers, and especially if you have got a very good striker, then obviously that is what you want to do. So let's jump into him and see what this legend can do. Good interception from Nedved, takes the ball down nicely. What can we find with him? A intercepted pass, and then the counter of nightmares. Love it. Let's see a bit of Nedved. We're going to 1-2 with Maradona. Lovely. Find that right back, bring him out. Nedved's going to be inside, knocks it across, and Maradona with a finish. But again, second game on the ball. I'm kind of interested with him. Like I say, I've not really known too much about him. He is kind of that left mid that really just kind of gets left a little bit. I kind of semi-remember him when he was playing. Obviously, the longer hair, obviously Czech Republic as well. That's damn a good shot from Kaka nearly. And in terms of kind of in-game, I feel like he's just, I don't know, he misses that spark, and I don't know what quite it is. I don't know if it's animations or it's just maybe the lack of pace. It's a weird one, because obviously with the engine, with the hunter, you end up with 90 plus, so he really should be relatively quick. Picking out Nedved on the edge. Right, what can we find? We've got Lahm in pursuit. And this is what I mean. You can see that even Lahm necessarily isn't the quickest player in the world, but he was catching him like it was nothing. There it is. Finesse. Oh, first real shot. Coming in quite nicely there. I like it. Oh, there he is. Shooting down the wing. Rudiger chasing. Can we ping one in? We can, but it only goes as far as the centre-back. And we're going to have Lahm really try something there. I think in terms of build-up play, Nedved is actually really good. Kind of the 1-2s and stuff like that. The almost you forget about him being on that wing. Lahm doing definitely well there. But I feel like that sort of play is really nice. The slower build-up play, he can definitely get behind. He's got all of the fundamental skills for that. Passing, dribbling, just being a bit patient. Like I say, the pace isn't awful, but I just expect it to be that touch a little bit better. Lovely. Oh, that's a ping. Nearly finds it in. Casillas with a wonderful save. Absolutely picks Maradona out of a small area there. But unfortunately, the keeper's going to make a save just close to his chest. Nedved with a block. Takes Salah on. We're looking for that little one down the wing. We've got Cancelo. He's going to try and piece him through. Lahm's not enough. Pings it into Maradona. First touch, bang. And Casillas with a fantastic stop again. Nedved 1-2 with Maradona. Going to find him in again. Pieces 1-2. Gets the touch, gets the cross, and Stoichkov just one away. Nedved's going to pick it up himself here. Left foot inside, and he absolutely rolls it past Casillas. You love to see it. Nedved got the whole pitch to cover. Wait for him to switch. Oh, he's not going to switch. We're going to just take him on. Beautiful. Cuts it back. Lovely pass back to him. What can we find? Find a bit of Maradona back? No. Going to try and peach it across, and it's a little bit ambitious, I must admit. So going into the overall for Nedved then. To be honest, he's a funny one because I feel like the price reflects actually what he's all about. He's a decent left mid. Would I say he's top class? Most definitely not. I don't think he is in that sort of caliber that we see of kind of like a prime Ronaldinho. It just doesn't happen, unfortunately, especially when you've got the price difference of 4.7 mil and 485k. Obviously, when we look at Giggs, we know pacey, but just nothing about him, unfortunately. Same with Pires, very, very weak. I think Rivaldo is actually one of the ones that is such a shame that he has, is it the 2-star weak foot, I want to say, and that literally holds him back massively. If he literally just had better than that, he would be outstanding. But other than that, we've got the Barnes, Henry, Stoichkov's mid. We then obviously have the mids and bases of all of these players alongside some others like Schweinsteiger. But in terms of the top tier, I feel like he's probably coming in at about third. In terms of out of the Ronaldinho, Rivaldo and Nedved, Rivaldo, yes, only having the 2-star weak foot, he's still got a little bit more about him, I think. Nedved, unfortunately, is quick. He's got a good pass on him. I feel like he would be actually more beneficial as kind of like a box-to-box mid. He has got that ability about him. Yes, the defending is absolutely nothing, and even the shadow does not fix that, unfortunately. But in terms of kind of a winger or a mid, he is definitely more a left mid than I personally like a left wing, left forward. In terms of the chemistry style, like we said, the engine is probably the better place to go, and I actually fully agree with that now. And in terms of going down the wing, he's not bad at it. I just think once you've kind of got down the wing, that's where he kind of has limited options to what he can do. He is obviously a 4-5 star, which is always fantastic, but I still think he's limited in them options, and that is a shame for him because the stats do read otherwise. It is kind of partly animations, if anything, alongside just the stats not quite lining up correctly for me. But I think in terms of if I got him from an icon pack at this point in the game, would I be that disappointed? I think, especially if it was a prime, because obviously you open yourself up for whatever primes we've got, then I would be a little bit disappointed that I know he's not going to get into the team. But I think there is definitely worse primes out there. So in terms of kind of that, if I'm looking at the silver lining of stuff, he isn't the worst prime, but most definitely not necessarily the best. Probably more of the average tier at the very minimum, unfortunately. So overall for me, I'm going to give him a flat 8 out of 10. I think in terms of this card, he's okay, but like I say, with what we've got in left wing and left mid, he just doesn't match up, unfortunately. And to be fair to him, I feel like the mid and base, more pace on both of them, but unfortunately no more shooting. Dribbling is down by 2 and 3, physicality down a little bit, and then the passing's a little bit down as well. So it is mainly the pace there that you do get more of, but I don't think that's going to really constitute compared to all of the stats that are increased. So let me know down below what you think, and make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.